Welcome, gang. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. This is Laurie with Fly Dog Fitness. We are going to tackle a strength day today. So it's going to be a little bit challenging in that it's going to require a lot of total body movements, a lot of strength, not as much cardio, but some of the exercises are kind of designed to get that heart rate up as well. So just do your best. Good news today is that everything's going to be timed, so we don't have to work through a certain amount of reps. So somebody might get more reps and somebody might get a few less reps depending on how long it takes them to do each exercise, which is okay, which also allows us to be nice and safe with our form. And if we need to slow things down, you can absolutely, and make sure that you're concentrating on form. So I'm going to get my 5-minute warm-up timer going. If you feel like you need to run and I don't see you in the picture, that's fine. If you want to stay here with me, I'm just going to take you through some various exercises and stretches to get us warm for those weights that we're going to use today. So 5 minutes is going. Let's back it up. Let's start with some wacky jacks today. I'm still lean to one side. Kick those legs out. Get that heart rate up. I love this one for those of you who are in your front yards. People going by. And switch to regular jacks. Get a couple regular jacks in. Good, rest. Let's break it down into 10 squats. Those squats can be whatever type of squats you want them to be. Just trying to get warm. Back warm, get those legs warm. I don't know about anybody else, but my legs are sore this week. Not sure from which workout, but they're feeling it. Once you get those 10, get some space. Let's just slow it down with some arm circles. I'm going forward big. And I'm going to reverse it big. Bring it back forward, make it a little bit smaller, a little bit tighter circle. Tighten those muscles, squeeze, and take it reverse. Good, bring it in for some scissors, open up that chest, squeeze those shoulder blades at the back. All right, let's go into our side-to-side lunge now. So we're going to step to the side, 1, 2-second hold, and then switch to the other side. Push that butt way back. Get that hamstring stretch. I know this feels amazing to me today. Get them. Stretching side to side. And then let's go ahead and walk it out with some Frankenstein. Keep working those hamstrings. You can do them in place, like I'm doing here, or you can go and walk them, keeping those legs nice and straight. Enjoy that stretch, and then take it into 5 lunges, whatever type you like, per leg. This is our stretchy lunge, okay? Not our quick lunge. Just stretch it out. 5 on each leg. Good, shoulders back, thinking about that posture. Getting ready for a big strength day today. Grab out those mats. We're going to start some walkout push-ups. You guys pretty much know the drill here. You're going to hang at those feet. You're going to pause for 2 seconds. Then you're going to walk down into high plank. You can do anywhere between 2 and 5 push-ups before you walk back up. Just keep cycling that through, please. Everybody go ahead and get one final one. Even if you're just on the reverse, get one more. Do 5 high to low planks this time instead of push-ups. 5 high to low planks. Walk it back up. And I hear my timer, so you can take a rest. Quick drink if you need it. You're gonna grab those weights, have them nearby, because anything that we can do, add those weights to today, we will, okay? So actually everything on my board is planned to be weighted. Now there may be variations to how to use those weights depending on what you have, okay? And you could just make the best, just think of whatever you have to use, just think of the exercise and then how to best do that exercise with that added weight, okay? Because some of you will have different types of weights. So what we're gonna do today, structure is 30 seconds of one exercise, 45 seconds of one exercise, and then a whole minute of one exercise. So these are not nice. Good news is we only have to go through everything 2 rounds, okay? So it's not a big round, 8-rounder like Tabata. It's 2 rounds through. We do take a break in between our rounds, okay? So 30-second exercise, a 45-second, and a 60, 2 times through. And I'm gonna choose for you just to make it super simple, okay? So to warm up, we're actually going to hold a weight and do some jumping jacks. So what that does is it actually takes away the arm movement. So instead, what you're gonna do, depending on what weight you have, is you're just gonna hold it in the center of your body, however you want. You can hold it like this, you can hold it like this, depends on what your weight is, and we're just gonna get those feet moving, okay? Out and in. So I don't want you to use 2 weights and do regular jumping jacks. I want you to use 1, put it at your chest, and just move your feet in and out. Exercise 2 is a press. It is a shoulder press. You have chest presses coming later, so it just depends if you have a single weight, coming from your chest and up. If you have double weights, you can go ears and up. Standing shoulder press. We then go into a weighted squat, all right? You have sumo squats coming later, so I would suggest that you do a regular or a closed leg squat, and you can add those weights to it however you want. So quick reminder, dumbbell jacks or weighted jacks, presses, and then squats. Everything is weighted, so it's kind of up to you what you're using. There will be no rest time in between your exercise. Sorry about that. However, we will take a break then in between our sets. So exercise 1, pulling up my timer right now. I've got a warning buzzer. I want to make sure you guys can hear it. I think that's no problem. And we're going right now. Here we go. Jacks, get them going. At the buzzer, you will do what you need to grab whatever weights you need for presses, shoulder presses, standing shoulder presses next. And we're switching. That buzzer, you're gonna hear the buzzers. That's gonna let you know to switch. Shoulder presses, gang. We're going into squats next. They could be double dumbbell, they could be kettlebell, they can be closed leg or regular squats. Try to breathe here, guys. Lots of strength today, lots of time on these exercises. It's gonna be a challenge. Hang in there, we're getting close. 5 seconds here, and we go into squats at the buzzer. Stand up, weight back. Don't be afraid to take your time and get a nice deep squat here, because you're gonna be here for a full minute. Nice work, guys. About that posture. Final 20 seconds here. And we rest for 30 before we go into round 2.
Activity completed.
Rest. I don't know why she just said that instead of buzz, but that's what she said. Activity completed. Take your rest time here. Do whatever you need to do. Walk around, pace, catch your breath. If you need to set those weights down, that's fine. Will we be back up to our dumbbell jacks or our weighted jacks? Warning buzzer coming up here means we have 5 seconds. Pick up that weight. Here we go. See those jacks. I'm coming to check on you. Make sure y'all can hear my buzzer. Everybody's moving those feet in and out, holding that dumbbell or that kettlebell or whatever weight you have. Looks good. Keep it moving. Go into press and neck. Presses. You can always modify your weight as we are in these sets, guys. Don't compromise your back, shoulders, whatever. Make sure that you're using appropriate weight. If you need to swap out weight in the middle of a set, just do it. 8 seconds here. Here we go. Last squats. Let's get them. Keep in mind, this is the last time you got to do this exercise, so don't be afraid to push when it gets hard. Right? You know you don't have 2, 3, 4, 5 more rounds. This is it. So let's go. Hopefully that heart rate's up. You're pushing, keeping your core nice and tight. Halfway through this one. Come on, let's push. Come on, here we go. Final 10. Let's work. We get a break here, and I get to intro new exercises, so don't be afraid to push.
Activity completed.
Rest. Nice job. Drink break time here. I'm going to go ahead and start talking. That way we can get right into the next step. We are going to do a tricep exercise as our first exercise. This is dependent on what kind of weight you have. You may choose dips. You may choose cobras. You may choose a tricep extension. If you have a weight, a dumbbell, or a kettlebell, does not matter to me. That will be your 30-second exercise. We're then going to switch into curls. We just did our triceps, so obviously I like to link bis and tris together. We're going to be doing curls for your 45-second exercise. Then we get to have fun by transitioning to our mat and doing chest presses from our back. Okay? I know for me, I definitely could use heavier weight for my chest presses than I can for my curls and my tris. If you have something, if you have a variety of weights and you want to stick a heavier weight over by your mat for your chest presses, please do so. Don't be afraid to do that. Again, we're going triceps, whatever you choose, into curls, into lay on your back chest presses. Okay? Everybody good to go? Everybody got their drink? Me grab mine, and when I hit that timer, you'll have 5 seconds before we go into triceps. Here we go. Elbows narrow if you're doing extensions. Don't let those elbows out real wide. Keep them in super narrow by your head. Pushing that dumbbell or that kettlebell up to the sky. We're going to curls next. Here we go, curling. You guys can do turns on your curls or you can keep them straight up and down like I am. The key is just to keep your elbows locked in at your sides. So if you're one that likes to turn, maybe you're doing them like this, turning them up, bringing them back down. That's up to you. The goal is to get them both moving at the same time, not to alternate. That way we can get more reps. Do not swing your back. Isolate those biceps. We're going to be going down to our chest press next at the buzzer. Got a minute here, guys. Let's work. Make sure you're breathing. Nice work, guys. Come on, check your timer.
Activity completed.
Rest. Nice work. We're going to reset ourselves. We're going to get ready for our tricep exercise as we rest for the next 25 seconds. If you, for example, used a weight and you don't feel like it was heavy enough for that 30 seconds, maybe you can switch to something like dips. Dips for 30 seconds should be plenty. If you need to grab a second weight, you can actually do tri extensions with 2 dumbbells if you need to. Tries, curls, and chest presses. One more round, guys. Here's your warning. Everybody going on tricep. Switch to curls. Here we go, get them going. Remember to isolate those biceps if you need to. Offset those feet just a little bit. That's going to allow you to stabilize your back to make sure you're not swinging. Any hip movement is not okay. It means your weight's maybe too heavy. If it is too heavy, you can do something that I call like a half curl, where you're only coming halfway up and all the way down. 12 seconds here before we're back for our last chest presses. All right, switch it up, chest press. Nice work, guys. Hope you're getting a good burn on this one. I'm coming to check on you for your final 20 seconds. Keep it moving. Just keep a nice steady press. Make sure you're breathing. 8 seconds.
Activity completed.
Rest. Good stuff. That means drink break time. We're going to go into a new set. This next set should be our most challenging total body set that we have. So our first set, I obviously want to give you some variety by doing a cardio, an upper, and a lower. That last set was all upper and chest. This set is going to be total body. Okay, then we'll get into some more of a mix with some core, and then we finish with all core and some deadlifts. So this set is going to be a little bit challenging, but I want to tell you, and what I want to really make important is that our form needs to be perfect. So some of these might be a little bit slower. The good news is they're complex exercises, so you'll actually end up doing less reps, all right? The first one's called a stand-up. Everything's going to be weighted, so it depends on whether you have dumbbells or kettlebell or single weight, how you do this. I'm going to show you with my dumbbells. If you don't want me to sugarcoat it, it's kind of like a burpee. What I'm going to do is start standing with my weights out to my side. I'm going to squat them down until they hit the ground. I'm then going to hop my feet back into high plank, hop my feet up, look up, stand up. That's all it is. Back down, squat, feet back, feet up, look up, stand up. So the most important part of this form-wise is after you've hopped those feet back up, that you're in a good position. Your weights need to be close to your feet and or your feet close to your weights, because you got to pick that chin up before you stand up. Exercise 2, somebody called this, names this a man maker. I changed the name to peacemaker because I don't know what makes it a man. But all it is the same idea, except now you're adding a press to it. So simple. I'm going to squat down, feet back, feet up, look up, press. Okay? Back down. Feet back, feet up, press. Call it a peacemaker. Exercise 3 is where I'm going to give you an opportunity to choose no weight, power burpees. If you're in my power burpee challenge, you may do those for the full minute, or you may do what I call push-up rows. So now we're not standing up anymore, but what we're going to do is we're going to come back into our high plank. So y'all can see me. I'm going to do a push-up and then a row on each side. And then I'm going to push up again. And then I'm going to row on each side. For some of you who have a single weight, that might be a little bit challenging. I trust that you'll figure out whatever variation you need to. If you're not sure how to do that, do the power burpees with me, okay? Because I'm going to have to get some of mine in. I still have all 50 to get today. So quick reminder, the first one's just to stand up. Dumbbell stand up, feet back, feet up, stand up. Exercise 2 is our peacemaker. We do the same exercise, except now we press them. Exercise 3, you're either doing the push-up alternating rows, or you're doing power burpees, which requires no weight because it's your push-up burpee, all right? Thank goodness this is only 2 rounds because this one's going to be rough, guys. Do me a favor, keep good posture, keep good form. I'm not going to be able to see y'all at the same time, so I count on you to do it correctly. Warning buzzer coming. Everybody ready? Get those weights. Here we go. Starting with that stand up, dumbbell stand up. Basically, it's a burpee stand up. That chin up before you stand up. All right, same thing. Add that press in there. Back down. Nice job. Keep working. Come in to check and see your form. Make sure y'all are working. This was absolutely get that heart rate up right here. Let's go. What you got? Squat those weights down. Do not just bend over and set them down. 10 seconds here. You're going push-up rows or you're going power burpee. Here we go. Nice work, guys. Keep it up. Final 5 seconds here.
Activity completed.
Rest. Good stuff, guys. Let's take that break. Sorry, I can't talk to you because I can't breathe. Thank goodness, one more time. Stand-ups, peacemakers, and then our burpees or our push-up rows. Let's do this, guys. Here's your warning. All right, let's see it. Squat down, hop your feet back, hop them forward, look up, stand up. Right before you stand up is really when you need to engage your core. Add in that press, here we go. Peacemakers. Really not appreciating that I put these presses in right before those power burpees and or those push-up rows. My bad. Gonna make everybody a little bit stronger. Keep working, guys. 8 seconds. At that buzzer, we're going to our third and final exercise in this set. Hopefully y'all switched. Working that power burpee or those push-up rows. I'm going to check on you. Who's doing burpees? Who's doing push-up rows? Nice job. Good work, guys. 15 seconds here. Finish out strong. Y'all got this. Last few seconds.
Activity completed.
Rest. Good stuff, gang. Drink break time. Rest, catch your breath. We're going into a mixed set next. Okay, guys, while you're grabbing that drink break and you're getting some recovery time in there, we'll talk about our next 3 exercises. We're gonna do what we call a Mary Catherine twist. This Mary Catherine twist means that there's no hands up above your head. What I want you to do, depending on your weight, is lightly grab maybe your lighter weight, if you have one. You're gonna hold it, and as you do your Mary Catherine, the Mary Catherine basically is just a reverse lunge, right? As I do my reverse lunge, I'm gonna twist. So I'm gonna get that hop going. See how the weight goes? The leg that's forward. Hopefully y'all can see this. But I'm just gonna hop, step my lunges, and take my weight to the side of the leg that's forward, okay? Not the reverse lunge leg. It's just called a Mary Catherine twist. Then we're gonna go down to our mats for a weighted sit-up. Most times we do our weighted sit-up, we do a straight arm sit-up, right? So we're looking something like this, taking it up to the sky. If you can do that, please do so. We're then gonna finish out with a sumo, okay? Those feet are out. Sumo upright row. So I'm gonna show you with a dumbbell. This one's actually easier to do with a kettlebell. Sumo squat, upright row. Sumo squat, upright row. Notice my elbows are coming high. That weight's gonna land right at my chest. That can be done with 2. If you have 2 dumbbells and you want, you can go here to here, all right? It kind of just depends on your weight. Quick reminder, Mary Catherine twist, then a weighted sit-up, which can be straight arm, and then a sumo upright row, sumo squat upright row. Everybody good? We're getting there, guys. We've got 3 of these sets down. We only have 2 to go. This one, and then we'll finish out with some side bends and some deadlifts. So something to look forward to, a little less intensity. So I got my timer ready. You guys grab your weights for Mary Catherine twist. Here we go. Warning. I'm gonna stay right here so I can see you. Still think about that posture, guys, keeping those shoulders back, even though you're moving that weight side to side. Getting a little obliques engaged here while we're doing our legs. Why not? Feels good on my back. Going to sit-ups next. Push that weight up to the sky. Nice work, guys. Sumo squat, high pull, or sumo squat, high upright row. Get it going. Really point those feet out, guys. It's going to place some of the emphasis on your inner thigh as opposed to just your quads. And everybody pulling those elbows nice and high. Yeah, elbows up. Looks good. Everybody breathing. You're down to 20 seconds. Little itty bitty rounded Tabata right here. Looks good. Almost there.
Activity completed.
Rest. Good stuff. Drink break here if you need it. And then we'll get back into our second set here. We're getting there, guys. Nice job today. Should have been a tank top day today. Everybody's spot is not as hot as my deck is right now. If you're in Charleston, it probably is, and you're outside. All right, here we go. Let's do this second round. Everybody start with Mary Catherine twist. Grab that single weight. Warning buzzer. Bell. Here we go. Nice work. Going into our sit-ups next. Nice work, guys. Get ready for that last exercise. 10 seconds here. Everybody breathing. And And switch to our sumo upright row. Here we go. Get that full deep squat. Good job checking on you for your last 20 seconds. Everybody think about your posture, chin up. Five seconds.
Activity completed.
And rest. Good stuff, guys. We get to stretch it out from here on out. We get to work on some obliques and some hamstrings and some lower back. We're going to go into a set of side bends and deadlifts. So you can typically use a little bit heavier weight for your side bends and your deadlifts. So depending on what weight you have available, let's talk about it. Because this is 2 rounds and I don't want to change my timer, where everybody's going to start on their right side bend, okay? It's going to be for 30 seconds, all right? Dropping that weight right down my side as far as I can, right back up. Then when we get the buzzer, we go to our 45-second exercise. We're going to go to the left. Don't worry, because round 2, we'll just start with our left, then we'll go to our right. That way I know we'll get exactly equal time on each side. So hopefully you heard that. If you didn't, hopefully you hear me when we do it. We will then finish with some straight leg deadlift. Okay, this can be done a couple of different ways. I'll show you maybe sideways. I can either hold the kettlebell or dumbbell, however, or I can turn it here if I want to get a little deeper. Shoulder width, push your butt back, slight bend in the knees, lower, lower, lower. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings and power up. So slow lower, keep your weight close to your legs, power up. Okay, that can be done with double dumbbells very easily. I guess I would probably prefer to do that, but I was just showing you the single weight version. So it goes side bend, and then deadlift. Okay, this should be a nice stretchy set. Everybody should be able to recover your breathing, and we can just kind of work on those obliques, hamstrings, and lower back. Not much to talk about here. Grab your weights. Right side bend, everybody. I also like to keep a nice narrow base with my feet on this because I feel like it allows me to lower that kettlebell a little bit lower. All right. Somebody said we should nickname these teapots. Put your other hand up by your ear. You can sing the song. I'm sure some of you are in your head. I know Angie is. Breathe. Which side? Here we go. Side bends or teapots on the left side. Believe it or not, I actually had someone strain their back in this exercise before. I have teased him ever since. He's been a client of mine for probably 8 years. Watch out, don't let those side bends get you. Don't forget, we're going to be going into straight leg deadlift next. If you need to change your weights, you can. We're going in 5. Here we go, shoulder width apart. Slight bend in the knee, push that butt back, slow lower, power up. Basically at the bottom of that deadlift, you want to squeeze those glutes and core and power up. Chins up. Feel that good stretch. Some of you may need to turn that weight to get a little bit deeper. Some of you may need to eventually have like a step that you're standing on or a curb so that you can really get that weight low. Chin's got to stay up. Nice work.
Activity completed.
And rest. So I'm not going to give you much time here because this is definitely a lower intensity set of exercises. So we are going to start with our side bends on the left side this time, guys. Make sure you're on the left. All right, focus on that form. Here we go. Nice work, guys. We switch it to our right side next. Keeping it up those sides. Right side. Here we go. Nice work, guys. Final 12 seconds here before we go into our set of straight leg deadlift. All right, let's stretch it out. Here we go. Final round of our straight leg deadlift. This is one of those sneaky exercises, as is our side bends, where you may not feel them too much today, but if you do them correctly, maybe you'll get to feel them tomorrow. Be lucky. I know that my hamstrings typically are tight, so it doesn't take a lot of weight or a lot of reps for me to do deadlifts, and I am feeling them the next day. So again, a lot of that depends on your form, maybe your weight, and maybe your flexibility with your hamstrings. We're going 15 seconds here.
Activity completed.
And rest. Good work today, guys. Give me a quick break here. And we are going to finish with a 1-minute plank, if you can stick around with me, and a 1-minute wall sit. Okay, just something, since we've been working on strength all day today, it's kind of good to finish a workout with something that kind of challenges you to hold. Nobody really likes to do these things on their own. So why not do them with me? Plank or wall sit first? That is the question. Plank. Maggie looks ready for a plank, so that's what we're going to do. Plank first, and then we'll finish with a wall sit or a chair pose. So if you don't have a wall, that's okay. We can always do chair pose. But right now, we're going to be settling down on our mats. Low plank means on our elbows. Remember, our shoulders should be right in a straight line over our elbows, not out in front of you, not tucked way back in, but 90-degree angle in that elbow, okay? Low plank for 1 minute. I'm going to get my other timer set here, and I'm going to join you because I need to work on it. I trust you all have perfect form. No ATS planks. I want a good low plank. I'll hop in there. Everybody ready? Make sure to get the dog's plank in there. Well, 1 minute here, guys. Ready, set, go. Mona decided to go into a side plank, but I want you guys to stay in regular low plank. We're over halfway. Final 15 seconds. Nice work, guys. One down, one more hold to go. Everybody find yourself a place on a wall, on a fence, on a shed, or you may go into what we call chair pose. If you are choosing to do chair pose, I want you to pretend like you're sitting against a wall by going down in the lowest part of your squat, weight back in your heels, and then I just want you to hang out right here, okay? So whichever one you're doing, I have a wall, so I'm gonna use the wall. Take y'all with me for this last minute, if I can. Everybody ready? All right, last minute here, guys. Everybody got your position, ready, set, go. Just want to be able to see you guys. Everybody settle in, nice tight core, and breathe. Sorry for those of you who have to do chair pose. Good for you. Everybody breathe. Everybody's quads are parallel with the ground, right? Everybody's shoulder blades back. I am also holding the computer, which has my shoulders on fire. This was a bad idea. Holding my timer in one hand, computer in the other. Y'all got this. 20 seconds. Nice work. Almost there, guys. Breathe. Final 8 seconds. And time. You may rest. Good stuff today, guys. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully y'all got a good total body workout. Hopefully y'all got a good sweat on. And this is one of those workouts, gang, where you're going to continue to burn those calories far after this workout. So go hydrate, go relax, go cool down. Have a great day.